Hello. Friends and enemies, distinguished guests, people who are in possession of souls, surprising absolutely no one. It's Megabonk. But I do have good news today, and people will be in the Discord, and people will have read the title of the stream, and people will have done this, and people will have done that, and they will have noticed that he's on every single corner except that one, because that's where I will be sitting. And some things are sacred, regardless of the fact he keeps sleeping on my pillow. Some places are sacred. This is where my webcam goes, and I do not have an alternative George for that side that isn't in front of my webcam. Anyway, George is cancer-free. George is cancer-free. I wasn't expecting him to be. I have some trauma in relation to cancer, and you could have quite literally knocked me over with a feather. Not to quote like a very ancient thing, but still, he's okay. He's on painkillers, he's on antibacterials for at least the next 2 weeks. The crossed fingers hope is that the antibacterials will resolve the infection that he's got in his foot, and the major outcome will be that full function returns to his foot and the infection is sorted and he can just go back to regular living. And if that isn't the case, he might still lose a toe. And he did this to him bloody self, mind you. He did this to himself, we can only conclude, because he had that sticky thing on his foot, and when he was gnawing on himself, a cat's mouth is full of, like, horrible stuff. And we can only assume that he inserted something into his foot that he shouldn't have when he was chewing on it massively. But he's cancer-free. And that's a big deal. I was going to play Digimon this evening. And then I got home from the vet with him. I took him for a vet's appointment to get his bandage changed. Because also, somehow, this freaking cat that's the most OCD, just crazy cat you've ever experienced, kept his bandage on for almost a solid week. Which is just crazy. Because let me just put this into context. Same sort of bandage, same length. The last time he had one of these bandages, it was off in 6 hours. And this time it lasted multiple days, which is absolutely fantastic. But I was at the vet to do that, and they gave me the results, and we weren't expecting the cancer results for like another few days or so, because they had sent a culture away for the bacteria that was in his foot. And the biopsy was meant to take like 7 to 10 days, and actually the biopsy results came in before the culture did, and we got them today from the woman. And I was like, okay. I was like, sure, okay, that's great. And I think she was expecting more of in hindsight, I think she was expecting more of a reaction. And I get him home, and I sit down at my PC and I talk to Dolly, and they're like, how do you feel? And I'm like, Nats is streaming, I'm gonna tell Nats. And then I'm going to know exactly how I feel based off Nats' response. And this is no word of a lie. I go into Nats' chat. They're streaming this nice chill game called Bitcraft. I go into Nats' chat. I type, can I share some news? George is cancer-free. Nat squeals. And I burst into tears. It was literally like a 15-20 minute No. Because I needed to hear your reaction, because Dolly wasn't going to react in the energetic way that you did by nature of them disability, chronic health conditions. I needed to hear your reaction to sort of process the shit that I was dealing with. But it was like a 20-minute experience. I'm like in the vet and I'm like, okay, great. Okay, I'm gonna go pay for this, and then I pay for my prescription. I get in the car, I drive home. I get George out. We put him on the bed. Like I go sit down on my PC. I sort of go, I'm just gonna tell Nats, and then I'm gonna know how I feel. Because Dolly's like, this is what you asked for. You wanted a little bit of hope. You wanted this nice thing. You wanted a win. And I asked for a win. And I sat down at my PC. And then Nats is like, oh God, I'm so glad for you. I'm so glad for you. He's such a, I can't remember the words because I was floods of tears at this point. And then I took a 3-hour nap because it was like, I had some fear. I cried I watched Nats for a bit more. I had some food. I went and lied down, and then it was 6 o'clock. Ugh. Anyway, I don't know if I'm going to be here for the full 4 hours today. I am tired. But in that same way, I do have like a target that I would want to aim for in Megabonk. This isn't going to be the most energetic stream you've ever experienced. In fact, I'm taking this off right now. This seems like a good idea, and then I just get, I knew you would bonk, I knew you would bonk, I knew you would bonk. Shut up. Shut up. I'm promising I'm not a Megabonk. This isn't like the only game I'm going to stream ever, but right now I only have the energy for this. Tomorrow will be Digimon, unless it isn't Digimon and it's something else, but still, I can't make any promises, because you know what my brain's like. You've all been here long enough for this, but he's a Megabonk now. You've all been here long enough to know exactly how I get around. I would like to introduce you to a dog called Sooty. This is today's dog of the day. It's quite hard to get the camera to focus when there's 3 such small photos. This is Sooty. He is my sister's dog. He is a retired racing greyhound who can sleep anywhere in any position, and I love him. I mean, I love him a little bit too, in all honesty. I love him a little bit too. Oh my god, the pages are falling out. The pages are falling out, chat. I'm folding them nicely to keep them all into one place, but the pages are falling out. Oh no. Oh no. I need a peg. I need a peg. I need a peg. I need a peg. We'll put a peg over it. You know, pegs solve everything. I'll put a peg over it. A peg will solve my problem. There we go. I've put a peg over it now. Look at this. Look at this shit. This is what I'm doing. This is what I'm doing for you. I'm trying to keep all of the dogs together. Look how many more I've got left to go. No, wait, I'm thinking of Sooty was a bet. Sooty and Sweep, a panda called Sue, and little cousin Scampy too. Something Sumbalor with a terrible roar. Won't you hear it? Yeah, it's Sooty and Sweep. I think that's a very United Kingdom British type thing. Any of the international viewers, are you familiar with the orange little teddy bear called Sweep? Sweep was so Sooty was the orange bear with black ears. Sweep was the dog with the red nose and the gunmetal grey body. He had a little cousin Scampy. That was a little bear that was wearing like a schoolboy's outfit. Sue was a panda. And then there was the like human man that lived with these sock puppet people, and we were meant to believe that it wasn't a weird thing and he wasn't cohabiting with a bunch of hand puppets. But also they had that bedroom, right? They had that bedroom. The only way it was like a full-size. It's really hard to explain the 90s to somebody that didn't experience the 90s at the time, but they had like a full-size, human-sized bedroom. These hand puppets. They had a human-sized bedroom, but all of the furniture in this bedroom was hand puppet-sized. So there were these very clear, now that I think about it, walls. So the people with their hands up these puppets' bums could be like, "Oh, I'm in the bedroom. Ha, I'm in the bedroom. Ha, 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 ha." And then they could lie them down on the bed, and it'd be an entire experience. Look, I'm professionally trained as a hand puppetist. The 90s was a weird time, right? The 90s was a weird time because you had what was it? Zippy and Bungle? Was it Rainbow? Rainbow, Zippy. Like that shit is terrifying. That's Rainbow. That's Zippy. Is that Bungle? I can't remember which way round it was, but either way. Sooty, Sweep. You'll have the weirdest shit. Yeah, this is Sooty and Sweep. Sooty and Sweep, a panda called Sue. Little cousin Scampy puppet. Yeah, little cousin Scampy too. It It was right up there with Mr. Blobby. Mr. Blobby was terrifying. I can only apologize for the international people who had to deal with Mr. Blobby. Mr. Blobby was popularized by a TV show called Noel Edmonds Mansion. What was it called? What was the TV show called? I don't want to look at his literal mansion. What house party? Noel Edmonds house party? I think Mr. Blobby was an original character from Noel Edmonds House Party, which was like a Saturday night TV show, and they had this giant Mr. Blobby creature, and he could only say his name, so he would just come out and be like, Blobby, 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 Blobby. Can I just talk about the fact when I was in infant school, so that was 4 till 6 infant school, I think. We had a Mr. Blobby come to the school. I can't remember why. I think it was just one of those when I'm assuming he was doing the rounds and going to all of the national like Church of England schools that I was in a Church of England school, which, considering how adverse I am to a religion in my adult life, kind of makes sense. But still, Mr. Blobby came to visit our school, and I vividly remember being in the middle of this, like, playing field. It was a playing field. We went to this field to play, but it was like a flat, like, small field of grass, and you would go there, you do bull sports, and you do all of that sort of thing. And I remember he was there, and we were doing these little, like, exercises, right? It was like, throw a bean bag in a hole, and shit like this, and Mr. Blobby was there cheering us on. And I remember how adamant, because we were all like between the ages of 4 and 6, you know what your arms and your elbows look like, but realistically you have no basis of reality. I can't remember being a 4 and 6-year-old that knew about string theory and shit like this, but I could remember the fact that I knew that Noel Edmonds was famous. He was on television, and all of a sudden Mr. Blobby was at our school, and then there were so many of us at the time that was adamant that Noel Edmonds was the guy that was in this Mr. Blobby outfit that when he came to visit these schools. But imagine this celebrity man not only going to all of these schools at all at this time, but being the guy that was in the Mr. Blobby suit. It was completely ridiculous. Completely ridiculous, because we were like, oh, let's hug him. Let's hug Mr. Blobby. And you could see, like, up into his mouth, and you could see that there was a dude or a person in there, but everybody was like, oh, it's Noel Edmonds. And it probably realistically wasn't, and we were all just 4 to 6-year-old children. But Mr. Blobby, I'm so sorry. Still mind-boggling that someone thought the character design was a good idea, like enough people to produce it. What the entire drugs were they on? It's slapstick. There's a technical term for it. Right? Is it slapstick comedy? Mr. Blobby slapstick comedy? Is that what he is? Is Mr. Blobby slapstick comedy? I don't really know. Nonsensical slapstick. It was like a 90s British thing. Everybody was like it at the time. That was my introduction to Big Fat Quiz with Mr. Blobby. Blobby, Blobby, Blobby. Was the Big Fat Quiz the one with there was a celebrity there that was absolutely terrified of him, like absolutely mortified, and was it no, but was Jimmy Carr the guy that was terrified of him? Jack Whitehall, yes, Jack Whitehall. Every time Mr. Blobby walked across the set towards him, he shat himself. Good times. Anyway, Britain, Mr. Blobby, I'm so sorry. I really am. I really am. I was always very taken. I was always very taken with The Herbs. The Herbs was my TV show when I was a kid. All of the characters in it had a little song to sing, but I was really into the puppet. I was really into The Herbs. The puppet Parsley. I'm a very cowardly lion called Parsley. And that was 1968 to 1972. And they're kissing. I loved Brum. Brum was the little car. Any of the international people in chat right now, jump up if you recognize any of these things, because that was Brum. I never really got Brum. Brum kind of creeped me out, and it only got worse over time, because as like this sort of shit started to exist, where it was like 3D rendered cars, I can remember really... Hey, congrats on the good news. Thank you, Bats. I appreciate it. We're talking about Brum, Bats. You're British. Do you like Brum? Do you like Brum, Bats? My brothers were more of an age to enjoy this, because we had... My granddad was a carpenter, and my dad inherited a bunch of those sorts of abilities as well. And for the longest time when we were little kids, one of them, I can't remember exactly the origins of it, had made a car like this that we could sit in and be pulled around the garden in. It had like the lights, it had absolutely everything. And it was green, and there was like a little wooden bench seat in it. It was a good old time. Brum is filthy. They kept beeping over his dialogue. Oh my god, my brain was like, really? That's not true. And then I realized what you were talking about. A Brum, everybody. What else can I apologize for? We're the Tots of Tots TV. 1, 2, 3. That's just a Cabbage Patch Kid, right? I'm pretty sure that's just a Cabbage Patch Kid. I'm trying to remember. Or a Raggedy Ann doll. Pretty sure you should apologize for the tweenies. Oh, fuck. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry. On behalf of the entire British... Are you Google because you have all I'm searching for? Hi, Nye. I would like to apologize on behalf of my culture / country / people. I think we were responsible for the tweenies, and I'm 95% sure we've been making up for that shit ever since. Yeah, first episode, UK. She risen. Oh yeah, you can shout out Nye too. Shout out Nye. Go check out Nye. Nye has been in the community for quite some time now. They were introduced to me through Nets, and they're an absolutely human, like, fantastic person. They have not long started streaming. They're currently on holiday, so I don't think they'll be streaming from holiday. But go check them out and help them get started with their life on Twitch. They're live on Twitch. Naomi is wonderful. You only say that because they keep threatening to stick their tongue down your throat. Well, that makes them sound terrible. They don't threat. Nye says it, and Nats agrees. They want to kiss each other. I'm trying to think of anything American that approaches the level of "but why though," and I can't. Threats, perchance we do. No, but I also remember Fraggle Rock too. Down at Fraggle Rock, because there was that, we used to get this, I think this was on our Channel 3 in the 90s, and there was a dirty song about it, and my dad used to sing it all the time. It was something like, down at Fraggle Rock, grab a Fraggle, buy the car, and it makes it sound like I've had a terrible childhood, that my father was singing this really rude song while we were kids. Swing me in the air, buy a single pubic hair, something like that. Barney is something that America should apologize for. Barney the big purple dinosaur. If this was to... Yeah, this is where it's gone now, right? This is where it's gone now. I don't like this. I was about to say... This is the problem. I was about to say that at one point it was all puppets and dudes in suits, right? And then now it's becoming this thing where they don't want to pay a person to be in one of these suits. It's going to be 3D renders, and it's just not the same. It's just not the same. I fucking hate that. Next AI, don't. Just don't, chat. Just don't. I would like to publicly acknowledge, because I have been very vocal of this subject on social media the last couple of days, that if you are still on Twitter, don't be. Because Grok... Oh, fucking hell, Grok. My life. Grok, everybody. Grok. Don't be adjacent to Grok. Grok is producing without consent and in some ways illegal... Well, very much ways illegal. It's extremely illegal. Basically, Twitter is now the largest deepfaking website on the internet, and it's producing content that should not be. It's not good. It's not very good. If you're on Twitter, get off Twitter, because Jesus Christ, the UK government was like, let's ban Twitter. Let's ban Twitter, and a bunch of the far right-leaning people in UK politics came out and said, imagine banning Twitter. That's so against freedom of speech. And we're all just sat there going, okay, these far-right politicians in the UK right now, Nigel Farage, you can suck my ass, because you came out into a press conference. Oh, wait, I thought of something fucked up. Oh, God. Okay. Either way, don't be on Twitter in 2026. I don't. If my freedom of speech is reliant on the generation of pedophilic content via Twitter, I don't care. As American, I formally apologize for HR puffin stuff. Oh yeah, that's nightmare fuel. What even is that? What even is he? Is he a lizard? Is he a lizard? Why is he the Hamburglar?
Lizard.
Why is he a combination of the Is he the combination of the ham? Is he a corn? Who is she? Well, he is a lizard. Without deep diving into a series that I've never freaking heard out of before, that's like a cross between the Hamburglar and Godzilla. And for some reason, he's wearing extremely attractive purple cowboy boots, which you can't see from behind my webcam. I have so many questions. Dinosaur Train is also pretty weird. Dinosaur, thank you for veering me away from public political discussion. But basically, do not be on Twitter in 2026. There will be no forgiveness from RightBigChimken. If you're on Twitter in 2026, like, by all means, have a privated account to placehold your username, because people are dicks on that service. But at the end of the day, it's not what it is. Clangers. But my exposure, it's net. What's a fat one, Nets? What's a fat one? The clangers. I feel like there must be a tier list I could be doing right now. I could be doing a tier list of just poorly organized TV shows from the 90s, but I'm not going to. There was Peppa Pig lookalikes. No, these guys lived on the moon. These guys lived on the moon. They had a dragon that, like, only made soup. This was the soup dragon. And it had a magical soup that it was a magical soup that they made in this pot that lived in the surface of the moon. Disgusting quote, Gale is live. Gale can suck my ass. A Styrene, on the other hand, can suck my ass for a different reason. I mean, Gale of Waterdeep, though. Gale of Waterdeep. I'm trying to remember. There was one TV show that I wanted to show you. Was it Bertha? 90s kids show. Bertha? It was Bertha! It was. Is there a trailer for Bertha? Because this was one of my formative TV shows. What the fuck is that? Like, what is that? What is that, chat? What is that? Who is she? What is this? Who is that? Charlie Chalk? Charlie Chalk, we're sort of, when you get to this, we're sort of veering into the Charlie Chalk.
I've never seen one before. No one has, but I'm guessing it's a white hole.
A white hole? What's a white hole? We're veering into the areas of the Magic Roundabout, and everybody remembers the Magic Roundabout. Magic Roundabout. Everybody remembers the Magic Roundabout. These guys were on drugs. These guys were representative of all of the different popularized drugs at the time, and it's just, what was it Bertha opening? Yes. I'm probably going to get copyright struck now, but I don't care. Thank you, Spam.
Lizard.
Bertha, lovely Bertha, you are a lovely machine.
Lizard.
And anyone who works with you will know just what I mean. Oh, Bertha, lovely Bertha.
This was my childhood.
I think you're a dream. When we work out what you have to do, you can always turn the goods out, always turn the goods out. We can depend upon you. Clicking in the day, flashing in the night, your computer is shining brightly. Some people say you have a mind of your own, and I think that's very likely. Oh, Bertha, lovely Bertha, sometimes I think you're a dream. When we work out what you have to do, you can always turn the goods out, always turn the goods out. We can depend upon you.
That's enough. That's all of the copyright striking I can take today. Anyway, where were we? Did we talk about what? Oh God, what is happening in chat right now? Is it grooming if he was a grown-ass man? Why can't I romance Nats in Baldur's Gate 3? If you paid attention, he's groomed by her from childhood. We all fighting? Do I have to separate you because you're arguing about a fictional character that doesn't even really exist? Even the character model doesn't look like the guy that voiced Gale. He's not real. Do I need to tell you that he's not real? Do you wanna all get back to your separate corners and just admit that Gale of Waterdeep is over and it's time to cross our fingers that Larian don't screw up the next Divinity, because currently I think that their trailer is a little bit divisive because it's gross to look at. Hey, Nats the Sky, the only time you're allowed to fight over me, stop fighting over Gale. Thank you. Yes, you're only allowed to fight over Dolly, you're not allowed to fight over Gale. And now they're deep tongue kissing in my chat again. Let's start from the beginning. Let's all just start from the beginning. Let's all be kind and nice to each other. Friends and enemies, distinguished guests, people who are in possession of souls. Your favorite cat boy, your favorite ginger cheese missile. I'm very happy to confirm is cancer free. I got home and exploded emotionally. So I'm tired. And we're going to continue to play some Megabonk. Megabonk is my secret addiction right now. It's not that secret. I've streamed it every single day this week. We're going to play some Megabonk. And it's going to be a good old time for anybody that would like to... A big cheese. He is the big cheese. I love him. I love him to pieces. Since we've been talking about it, he is a daddy's boy. I hadn't really considered it because when Dolly the cat was still alive, Dolly the cat was very much like DollyWhiskers' heart cat. Like they spent all of their time together, and now I'm just sort of like I sit and I hang out with George, and he's like, I love that cat so goddamn much, but he is old and he's not going to be with us forever. But for God's sake, I'm going to try and make his life as comfortable and loving as long as I possibly can do because I love him. I love my little ginger cheese. I love my little ginger cheese lad. I do. I love my little ginger cheese lad. If you have achieved anything big or small since the last time we spoke, I would love to hear about it. Our community celebrates achievements, big or small, but in the grander scheme of things, some people consider getting out of bed a big deal. Some people consider running a marathon a big deal. I don't care where you are on that spectrum. If you've done something that you would love to share with the class, I would love to hear about it. I apparently have got over my fear of going to the vet by myself because when Dolly the cat was originally ill, I never used to like to go to the vet by myself to the point it became a little bit of like a trauma response. I just couldn't do it. I couldn't do the drive. I couldn't do the cats in the place. I couldn't get them out of the bag. I've taken George to the vet 3 times now by myself, and it's gone very straightforwardly. So maybe that's over. I'm proud of myself for doing that. I need to whiz through chat because we're... Oh God, I've cut some people off. I've lost some of chat because I didn't think about it. DollyWhiskers got the first. Welcome in everybody else up till the point that Sky was talking about Mr. Blobby because I didn't read my chat fast enough. Chat is popping off today. Chat is popping off today. DollyWhiskers got the first congratulations. For anybody else that has come in since, thank you very much for being here. I appreciate it. If you contributed to the channel point redeem, if you go to your channel point menu, which is approximately here on PC, there is a community challenge currently running. Any channel points entered into that community challenge will be refunded to you at the end of a 30-day period. It's all about teaching you a life skill. It's all about teaching you how to save. It's all about giving you the power to afford my more expensive channel point redeems. And welcome in. Sky, welcome in. I'm just going to keep up from here. If I miss anybody screaming, I'll address you directly. Stop touching your muff. My muff was furry. Sky Alakar, welcome in. Rachel, welcome in. I hope you're good. Rachel, thank you for pressing the button. Vadim, welcome in. I hope you're good as well. Nats, welcome in. I hope you're good as well. Labatz was here, but I think we've missed him because we've now looped back round. No, Labatz, hi. I hope you're good, Labatz. I hope you're having an absolutely fabulous day. We've all been shouting out people. Spam, welcome in. I hope you're good and having a nice time. Nye, I hope your holiday is going good. I hope you're enjoying yourself, and I hope you get lots of relaxation and good times. Nye, thank you very much for the contribution. Spam, thank you very much for the contribution. Nye, thank you very much for returning your seafoam egg and borrowing a painted egg. Spam, thank you for commenting on my beard. My beard does look fabulous today. It's very shapely and shapely. I get it. I get why everybody wants to see my beard. Lizard. I've done this completely the wrong way around. I'm sure I've missed people. I'm just whizzing through real quick. There was a lot of infighting. Evil Seedlet! Oh my god, everybody, it's fucking Evil Seedlet! Hi, thank you very much for the contribution. Welcome in, everybody, welcome in. Vadim, thank you for returning your breeze egg and borrowing a moonbeam egg. I'm catching up rapidly. Thank you for the bit, Seedlet, as well. Multiple bits. Stuff and I'm a welcome in. Hope you're good. Got my life into pieces. I moved all the snow away from our driveway. Only took an hour or so. Good job, Stuff. Luckily, I don't have a driveway and it's not snowed, so GG me. I kept the snow all away from my driveway because I didn't buy a driveway. I don't need to save. I have gachas. You do need to save. Gachas are a problem. For God's sake, buy that motorcycle and sidecar. Jura was in there somewhere too. Jura! Hi, everybody. If you have responded to me directly by DM and I've not responded to you on the subject of George, I do apologize. I ate food and then went... I cried. I ate some food and then I went to sleep in that order. And now I'm here. So I rewatched the VOD from the point where I went to bed and it seemed I doomed your run by telling you about jumping. No! No. You didn't doom it. The jumping thing is working. I had some bad runs. I want to try and get the forest done today. If I can do the 3rd level of the forest today, I will have made the achievement. I will have done it. Lesbians, and now we're just talking about lesbians. So hi, we're going to play some Megabonk. There's some Megabonk music in the background. It's very, very discotheque. It's very, very discotheque. I'm going to just don't jump on top of enemies. No, that was a bad idea. Science has gone too far. Lizard lesbians. I pray for lesbians in my bed in my Naomi. Do you refer to your vagina as your Naomi? That's a bit strange. I'm trying to finish this tea. Everybody, make sure you hydrate. Make sure you hydrate, everybody. This is this screenshot brought to you.
Lizard.
This screenshot brought to you by Jura's mug. Make sure you have a beverage. A delicious beverage. My tea is gone. Now to the highly. I'm gonna be very caffeinated. Can I talk about the fact that I put 4 scoops in this instead of my usual 2, and then Dolly brought me a cup of tea. So if I need to peel myself off the ceiling, I've only got myself to blame. We'll do this. I'm gonna give you a free one of these. It's my own. I didn't even plan that. That's incredible. Okay, I want to do the forest today if possible. Thank you for the hydrate. I want to do the forest today if possible, and I have a general idea of what a crit build looks like. And it looks like diarrhea in a cup. It's not. It's just Coke flavored stuff. One might also acquire a Chimken mug. You could go to my merch store and buy a Chimken mug. Kind of looks like diarrhea in a cup. It's not. It's just powdered Coke beverage. It's a Coke flavored caffeine powder that you put in water and it makes colors dance. Caffeinate responsibly, everybody. Clank is currently my favorite character purely from the fact that if I'm building a build of some kind, it tends to be focusing on crit, and they get 1% crit every single time they level up. But I also like the ninja. I just hate the katana as a starting weapon. It sucks. So we're gonna try with Clank. And my dream, chat, my dream is to beat tier 3 forest. If we can achieve that today, fine. The katana is the baller endgame though. I can imagine that. I just, at the very beginning, I don't want anything to do with it. But at the same time, the range of the pistol is good, especially if you can make it rapid fire, because it just... What I want is the precision tome. I want the precision tome, everybody. Believe, you have to channel this in your brain. I need to change the game over real quick because I've not done that again and I keep freaking forgetting. Okay, we're on Megabonk. We want the precision tome. We want the quantity tome, which increases the number of attacks / projectiles. We can also get the attack speed tome. It is fantastically different in this game. We can get the attack speed tome, which just makes you attack faster. But you can also get the projectile speed. So that what this does is if you increase the precision enough, all attacks become crits. You can then have more bullets in the air to do crits. You can then have attacks going faster, creating more bullets in the air to do crits, and then you can make the bullets in the air travel faster, so by the time they've hit the target, you're then refreshed to fire more bullets. Or at least that's the way that I've understood it. As an alternative, depending on in that loop, I can lose the crit tome for the XP tome, and I do need to start trying to prioritize pickup distance, because I have this thing where if I see pickup distance on a list, I think it's terrible and I don't select it, and that's bad. Can I achieve anything in terms of what we're doing right now? Fox on the desert, knockback tome 10, bloody tome, enemies with the sword. Defeat a stage boss without picking up any items, power-ups, or shrines. Honestly, I'm curious about this. The difficulty would be avoiding... No, because it's not XP. You can pick up XP, but you just can't pick up an item. Okay, well, we might do that as well. Get Cursed Tome to level 20 in under 10 minutes. Okay, it'll be fine. Everything over 100% crit chances increases the chance of overcrit, which does double crit damage. And if you can get the fork, you can get a mega crit. I've not been doing extracurricular reading in Megabonk. I haven't. I promise. Did I turn the music up? I didn't. Okay, let's have a nice gentle warm up. Attack speed got. Should I get Megabonk? Yes. It's extremely good. I was on the fence. I was not ready to like it as much as I have done, and I bonk, therefore I am. Will banish. It also doesn't help that you're not guaranteed certain book drops, so I'm going for a build that might not even be possible. Once you bonk, you can never go back. If you're gonna bonk now, make sure you stretch first. I can increase the gun. Not quite. I'm not gonna touch this sus bush. Never touch the sus bush. It's a bad idea. Quantity. I killed the sus bush. Yeah, that's how you unlock the character. You do not have to do it on repeated runs. Projectile speed. Precision tome. I'm 3 for 3 in terms of my tomes. She shaved her bush. It's fine. You can become the sus bush. I don't want to become the sus bush. Also, there's a legendary thing here. That's good. Oh, goodness. Cool down. Now that you said that, I'm gonna trust Stuffenheimer, and I got the katana. I need another ranged weapon. I need another ranged weapon. I also need the projectile speed tome. Give me that projectile speed tome. What's that song Nats always sings? Give me that Christian side precision tome. No, speed tome. You know what I mean. Shut up. That one. What a goob. You're a goob. Darling, hold my gnats. Nothing beats a jet gnats holiday. Except the power of the dinosaurs. Fucking die, Chunkum the Terrible. Almost. Lightning would be good. I want the cheese. Give me the cheese. That's not the cheese. That's a burger. I fucking hate the burger. There's too many of them. Aha! What does the burger even do? If you pick it up off the ground, it heals you. And the more you stack them, the more healing it does. But there are other methods of healing yourself, and it's not... It's not integral. The burger makes you happy. Burgers do make me happy, but no. Here comes the first swarm. They're coming out of the goddamn walls, man. Gobbo's coming out of the goddamn walls. Lightning staff. We're good. We're good. We're good. This is just like the commute. I don't think it is. Is your commute like this? Are you chased by elephants as you go to work? 35% to apply stat to blood mark when hitting an enemy. That's fine. Katana. Nice, stop chewing that cable. Thank you for the luck. Refresh. Precision. Better pistol. Projectile speed. That's it. That's the build. We're locked in. Lightning. We're doing it. We're doing it. We're doing it. Time not to panic. Projectile. Attack speed. This could still go very wrong. But this is what I like. I just need points. I just need points and not to die. When I play this game, I like to not die. I love my Nancy Skull. She's like a Megabonker. I mean, we could all be Megabonkers just for one day. What do you say? Attack speed. I need to move away, though, because I am now taking damage, and I don't want to be taking damage.
Lizard.
Lizard! I also need health. I know at the end, though. I can start heading in the direction of the end. Projectile speed. Projectile speeds. Swarm incoming. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Sort of, maybe, kinda, hopefully. Oh god, they're everywhere. We're fine. We're definitely fine. We're definitely fine. No, that's a mistake. That's a really big mistake. I think I might have just fucked this. No, we're fine. We're good. 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 Good. He's doing it. He's bonking. Final boss. Look at that health bar go down, though. Look at that health bar go down. Ads coming up in 5 minutes. There we go. That's what we like. Ghosts with interactables. Attack speed. Increase pistol power. Size. What would be really good now is if I could find one of the magnet statues, but I don't remember seeing one. And the portal is over here somewhere. Yeah, portal's over here. I think we got the first zone at the very least. Unless it goes very poorly, I think we've got the first zone. Killing the portal makes a magnet. It does, but I wanted it before the fight, not after. It don't matter, it don't matter. I can kill him. He's a tree. Morgan Treeman. There's also a magnet right there. And a nuclear bomb. Lightning. Moldy cheese. Katana. Katana. Criticals. Holy shit. Lightning! I might have to put this on my ROG. Respectfully. Respectfully touch your ROG, Nats. It's very important. Luck. Oh my god, the leveling up. Projectiles. Final boss is gone. More cheese. Just a moment. We can get some easy level ups here. I only crank one thing, respectfully. I do not have a ROG. As long as you stretch beforehand, no judgment from me. No, that's it. Get through the port, get through the port, get through the port. I panicked.
Lizard.
The vibes are off, Jack.
Lizard.
The vibes are off. That's that. 1 minute till ad start. I will be playing through, obviously. Good chance. I need to start upping the level of some of my weapons. I do not want to touch a greed shrine by accident. Okay, good. Fabulous. Duration. Uh, 22%, sorry, 20% chance to spawn missiles upon killing an enemy. Yes. I found the exit already. Better gun. Better damage. Better duration. Another free pickup. Better XP. XP is fine. XP helps me level. I can literally go anywhere now because I found the thing that the exit straight away. Touch this. Crit damage. Oh, God! I fucked that up because I looked at his health bar again. I always make that mistake every single time. Please don't kill me. I've got so much to live for. Okay, that was almost exceedingly close. I now need to heal. Thank you. It's like it hurt me. Projectile quantity. Swarm incoming. Do not get pinned. Just keep moving. Keep moving. I fucking hate the swarms so much. Dead. That's how quickly it goes south. It was going so well. I had all of the things that I wanted. I had all of the things that I wanted. I feel like you get to a point with it where it's not going as quickly as I like. And it comes down to the combination of the weapons. I've had some good weapon combinations that have been better than others, but then you get the lightning and it... again. I mean, I could also. Let's have a desert. Let's have a cheeky free one. Let's do a desert run. Attack speed. Now I need to think. Attack speed. Jared, thanks for returning your moonstone egg and borrowing a rainforest egg. And thank you for the hydrate. I'll get to that in a second. Attack speed. Jura is furiously typing. You downloaded a get demo of this game? Please send help. Do you like it? Do you like it? Do you like it though? Do you like it though, Jura? Please? All become bonk eventually. All will bonk. When the time comes, chat, all will bonk. No, this isn't gonna work for me. No. Range feels a bit funny on that one. Because the damage isn't as good. Get an enemy evading them, also gain 0. I've had good runs with the... But going back to my original plan, I'm flip-flopping Ninja on the forest. Katana. Okay, concentrate, chat. Concentrate. We need to concentrate. Projectile count. Legendary katana. Projectile count. Good start. 15% more gold when killing enemies. And chance to open chests for free. Okay, we're good. We're rolling. Projectile count. Fucking die, you skeletons! Congrats on the credit news. Thank you. I love cranberries. Welcome in and thank you for the first time chat. I'm so tired. But it is good news. Sends out tornadoes to knock enemies back. I've not tried this. Let's find out. I also love cranberries. I can take or leave a cranberry, but I won't hold that against you. Okay, I like the tornadoes. Feel like they would be a good idea when I'm in a... The tornadoes feel like they would be a good idea when I'm in a swarm. Some health would be good. Tactical glasses. That's fine. I mean, I can't hand it back, so it kind of has to be fine, but... More projectiles. More projectiles, more fun. More wind. Throw more wind. But cranberries, are you have you welcomed the glory that is Megabonk into your life? Are you a Megabonker? Are we in the presence of the world's #1 Megabonky? After evading and dealing 10. Okay, that's fine. still need health. Pick up. Projectile. Okay, I like the wind. I think the wind was a good idea. Because it moves mobs away as it goes. You. That's fine. Borgus is fine. Borgus is fine. Borgus is fine. I need health, so Borgus is great, actually. Did I find the gate on this one? I didn't. I didn't find the gate. Slight change of tactic. We're going with XP increase this time. Attack speed. Projectiles. Warp incoming. Here we go. Quantity of projectiles. There's the portal anyway. Damage. Extra jumps. A sniper rifle? No, I don't want the sniper rifle. I have not got the skill to aim these things manually. XP. I would like that burger, please. Thank you. Wind. Projectile speed. Regen? 15, okay. Look at all the skeletons! I think we've got this. I think this is turning out quite well. A third weapon. Dex is very into you playing this. I'll take it. Today is about cats, chat. My cat is cancer-free. Your cats might be finding my footage very entertaining. I'm here for it. Get the dogs involved as well. Let's have ourselves a time. I don't know if poison is good in that context. Sure. Katana. I can imagine this being a game that an animal would like to watch simply because of all of the moving parts, right? The little moving... They look like trackable little entities that a cat might want to watch. Knockback. All the small motions. A normal watch. How long have we got? We've got 3. We know where the portal is. We've got 3.5 minutes. Thorns. A free chest. Some glasses. Increase attack speeds. More attacks all the time. Reflecty mirror. I wasn't going to take the attack speed book, but I've not seen a better one yet. My former cats used to enjoy Planet Zoo and Jurassic World for the same reason. Sky, have you played the Planet Zoo Jurassic Park World game? And would it be... Would I like it? Would I like to open my own SimCity Jurassic Park? I don't know. I keep looking at the advertising for it and going, yeah. Jurassic Evolution. Attack speed. I feel like if I was going to play one of the Jurassic Evolution games, I would have to start with the latest. If only because there's going to be a maybe. Did you like Tycoon? I did like Tycoon back in the day. I did. I might have just blocked the only way I have of escaping. Are they... This is gonna get very sketchy. There are so many pieces of XP coming in because I just picked up a magnet. Wind. I thought this was going quite well, but the damage isn't that great. And now I'm gonna die because I pinned myself in a goddamn corner. And now I'm going the wrong way. I'm going away from where the portal is. And I've got no... And I've taken damage. And there's some large green men to come and eat my brains. Yeah, I'm not doing enough damage to them. This is the thing that I struggle with this game. Crit, you melt people, but I've not been doing crit with this. I need to look up. We're going to go to the internet after this run. Yeah, this is a wash, I think. I have not got this. Damage to elites. Like, look at this shit. I'm not doing enough damage to them. And I'm gonna die. No, I missed it. I can't kill the bosses because there's too many mobs. A million projectiles are cool until they don't do enough damage. Imagine if each single one of these wins was also doing crit. The one thing I'll say is they do have a learning curve, so be ready for an error or two of how do I do before the game explains it. Crit damage only really works if you have high crit chance. As far as I can tell, I can't see it, but your level tome's too much and not your weapons. My tome, I've only got one. I've got a projectile. Yeah, I see it. I see it. There we go. I had, yeah, okay, it's behind George in it. I had like level 6 weapons, but one of my tomes was on 11, so I probably should have balanced that out a bit better. Oh! Give me a home where the buffalo roam. I feel like Clank is better because you get the range weapon to start, and if he ends up with a katana, it's better for critting. And the ninja is good because of the katana later on. Lizard to you too. And I just, yeah. I'm hot.
Lizard.
Thank you. Don't piss, boy. Go piss, queen. Size. Pissing all about your don't call me handsome. That's how I get an array. People complimenting me, that's how I get a boner. Precision. Pick up the chest. I could also do with unlocking a 4th weapon, which would probably make sense, because I'm still treating like I'm at endgame, but I've not unlocked all of the abilities yet. Something chupacabra. Ooh! Throw bones that bounce off enemies, throw bananas that return to the owner, throw smart daggers at your enemies. Wireless tech goes crazy these days. Bones. Extra jumps. Stained glass window, candelabra, eating your ass like a chupacabra. Show me where you piss from. Show me where you piss from. I just got the reference that you were trying to make. Projectile speed. It took a couple of seconds. It took a couple of seconds. That meme is not that meme was like 5 years ago now. That was a COVID meme, right? That was a COVID meme. Crit chance. Pistol. Stained glass window. I'll see if I stained glass window. Candelabra. Eating your ass like a chupacabra. Show me where you piss from. Show me where you piss from. 3 years I checked. Something something appletini. Show me where I can put my weenie. Tell me where you piss from. Show me where you piss from. I always felt sad for that guy because he tried to make like a career out of that one song, and I just don't think it ever had the same effect. I don't know what size does. In-game, chat. In-game. Get your mind out the gutter. Is your projectiles bigger? Big banana? Gone gaga! Gone gaga? Bone. That's what I do. Make big bones. Pistol. Crit damage. He's here. It's Chunkum the Terrible. Crit damage. Okay, I killed Chunkum the Terrible. Chunkum the Terrible is no more. Luck. I try not to die. Curse an enemy dealing. Okay, that's fine. More bones. Increased damage. Gonna die again. The more I'm in my head about this game, the more I think that's what I'm thinking about it too hard. Oh, I see a bomb. Let me get the bomb. Thank you. Size. I see another bomb. Let me get the other bomb. Aura. XP gain. Okay, moving on. Moving on, moving on, moving on, moving on, moving on, moving on, moving on. Aura. Can confirm demo is fun. Bonk with us! Bonk with us, Jura. Bonk with us. Also, there is a game called Risk of Rain 2, which is basically this, and it's multiplayer. Just saying. Risk of Rain 2, everybody. Cheese. Bone. Chest. Stop giving me those frickin' voodoo dolls. I see the portal as well. Crit chance. Internet's being a pain in the butt, so I'm gonna lurk. No worries. Thank you for the lurk, Joe. I appreciate you. Sweet dreams if we don't speak again. Size. Aura. Ghosts. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're better this time because I have Aura to deal with the crowd control. Maybe it's on your end. The other stream seems okay. What's wrong with my internet? My internet's doing fine. CPU's fine. Connection's fine. Maybe Jura just hates me. It's okay to hate me. I'm very hateable. Oatmeal. I'm gonna touch this. Give me those points. Gun. Bone. Gun. 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 Is this what it's like to be American? Crit. Gun. HP. Oh yeah, that damage. Oh yeah, that damage. Oh yeah, that damage. There we go. Increase evasion by 15%. Legendary crit. Thank you for the lurk. I'll be lurking. Mum said it's my turn on the Xbox. Mum said it's my turn on the Xbox. I can't do your voice. I can't do your fake voice. Thank you for the like, Nats. I hope you have fun on the Xbox. Do not... I can't remember the name of the game you're playing, but I hope it's a nice time. It's the one with the RPGs. And the guys doing the things, you know? That game. Attack speed. Crit damage. Heading for the portal. That's good. Crits heal me. XP gain. Okay, we got this. We got this, chat. You and me together. Let's kill a boss in 9 seconds. I might have pulled this one a little bit too close. Fucking die, please! Thank you. Aura. XP. Crit. It's free money. No, it's not free money. I take it back. Never mind. I panicked. Oh, and the portal's right there. Good start. I found the portal, everybody. It was really hard. Do not leave the portal till last minute this time. But we do need to go and get some buffs. I always make the mistake of leaving this portal till last minute, and the boss for this level is... he's got significantly higher health. Better bone. Give me my chest. Thank you. Sorry. That's fine. Okay, and now we bunny hop like Stuffenheimer says. I bunny hop, therefore I am. I haven't got enough money. Crit chance. Fine. Not the best, but it will do. Increase bones. Jura. I'm a good cat dad, Jura. It's on theme for the day. I was fucking worried about that little guy. That one was dumb. To bunny hop, it's more of a slide, jump, land, and slide, repeat. I thought bunny hopping was just jumping. I just took the boss to the face. I do have all of... I think I've got enough to get the final weapon. Quests? No quests unlocked. Stop. Final weapon? Yes! Well, that will help. I will be able to carry an entire new weapon. And then I need to... Yeah, we're doing it. We're doing it. I'm in the bit where I'm having to grind to unlock things in the middle of the game. It's no longer about immediately successful runs. To bunny hop, it's more of a slide, jump, slide. Okay, I didn't... Maybe I was just better walking then. Vlad? Teach me your ways, luxury pigeon. It's not Christmas. I just want to finish the forest tier 3, and I can't even get to the forest tier 2. I don't think I've heard this song before. Projectile count. Good gun. XP. I like this song. This song's different. Higher paced. Gets the fuel going. Stop giving me goddamn keys! What is that? Magnet. XP. Power up drop chance. Crit. Like this? Luxury pigeon, am I doing it? Am I doing it, luxury pigeon? I can't. I've hit a wall, luxury pigeon. HP regen. Turns out you can't slide uphill. The hammer. God damn it. Pick up range. Pick up range. I hate these guys. I fucking hate them. HP. A second weapon would be good, maybe. Refresh. Poison. Missile. Projectile speed. How I survived that jump, I've got no idea. TLB, welcome in and thank you for the contribution. And thank you for hitting me in the face with your screwdriver. I've got 2 range axes. Axes, though? Here comes the swarm! Pick up range. Thorns. I'm gonna die now. For fuck's sake. Okay. I'm turning my head. 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 Turning my head. I'm thinking about it too hard. I'm thinking about it too hard. Fuck my Chongus life. I haven't unlocked Thorn's Tome. I really likes to stop damage, cooldown per level, damage while flexing. I really want to do the forest. Really want to do tier 3 forest. I don't think I'm good. I don't think I'm good enough. We said we were going to look at the internet for meta builds, and I've still not done that either. Terrible streamer. Terrible. If you've enjoyed my terrible Megabonk stream, what's wrong with you? Knockback. Better pistol. Give me the cannon. No. That's fine, but I want the cannon. That's fine. I need to stop picking fights with elite mobs when I've got no secondary weapon. Aura. Crit. Size. Aura. There, we've got size and crit chance. And we are developing currency. The missile is good. I like the missile is good. It gets, the faster your attacks get as well, the better with the missile. Because it's quite slow when it's in the air, but when you're firing off like 1 billion of them, and they're all lightning quick, it does hella damage. Also, the aura just sort of covers me at this point. Okay. Here come the green monsters. I don't like them. They do that, and it sucks. Rocket. I hate you so much. I hate you so much. I hate them, chat. I hate them. Maybe stop walking into them? Or stop walking into you! I don't even know what that means! Concentrating. Pick up this. Crit. Fourth weapon. Refresh. Aura. Crit. Okay, first swarm. Size tome. Missiles. The dream at this point seems to be to have some sort of area of effect where the swarm just can't reach you. Pistol. I know that might sound obvious, but aura, I like aura in this situation. I just don't know whether or not it's a good idea. Attack speed. See, they barely, there's a resistance as they're pushing towards me. Pistol. Aura. Where the fucking... Oh my god. And I have a shit ton of gold now. Ads coming up in 5 minutes, chat. What the hell is going on with my... Oh, my ad time is broken. 5 minutes. Attack speed. Attack speed. Attack speed. Come on! Damage. I'm gonna open some chests. Open some chests. Hammer. I have no epic items to trade in the microwave. Okay, again, we're gonna defer. We're gonna defer to Stuffenheimer. Katana at this point. 4th weapon. I need to continue to move around the thing. I'm very aware that I've not found the portal yet. Where am I? Where am I? Size. Crit. Okay, so unless the portal is in a tiny section in the middle of the map, it's got to be over here somewhere. Katana. It is in that small section in the middle of the goddamn map. Ads chat. 1 minute. Yeah, it's right there. Of course it is. Of course it is. Why else? Where? XP tome. I don't want to jinx myself, but my damage seems to be better this time, except against elites. Missile. The elites are the ones that are pushing through. Bora. Ah! Thank you. Touch this. 1 minute 34. I can open some chests if I can find them. XP. Crit. I've got so much gold. What's the... how much... Yeah, I've got too much gold. Ads, 3 minutes, chat. Starting now. XP game. Kill the boss, 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 kill the boss. Getting too close to him. Killed the boss. Killed the boss, killed the boss, killed the boss, killed the boss, killed the boss. Pistol. Katana. I've got enough to open at least 2 chests, and my pistol is level 8. And the rest are level 5. Got some... Okay, my weapon... I think I've got my brain round the right way now. My weapons are higher level than my tomes. Now fully healed. And we are leaving. Okay. I need to keep my weapons up so when I get swarmed, I don't get killed. Because when I get swarmed on this level, I tend to die. Welcome back from the ads, chat. We are in level 2 of the forests. This still might not be it. Treat myself to a magnet. Missile. Okay. Power up multiplier. Open a chest. Oh, don't give me good things. You know what's not fair? I haven't picked up a single legendary item this run. Gold gain. Kinda rude. I've had runs where I've picked up like 6, and I'm just gonna die because there was an elite up there and he kicked my ass. scraping back the health from crits, but this is not enough. This is not quick enough. XP. Have I now leveled up my weapons too much? There we go. Ah! Okay. While we're on the death screen. Meta, Clank, build, Megabonk. Clank best crit. Crit. So what should I be going for according to the internet? I should be going for a bow, a banana, and a bone. Piercing arrows to clear lines of enemies, scaling with projectile speed and quantity. See, I'm precision tome, quantity, projectile speed, quantity. It's all quantity. Early scaling, XP, quantity, precision. See, I've got my head around the books that I need. I'm just picking up the wrong thing. I'm also dying to go to the bathroom and I don't have an eagle claw. Okay, so gun, bow, banana, bone. Gun, bow, banana, bone, chat. Remember this. Gun, bow, banana, bone. I need to go to the bathroom, otherwise I'm going to wet myself. I'll be right back. Welcome. Welcome. Bo banana bone, chat. Bo banana bone. 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 Bo banana bone, bo banana bone, bo banana bone, bo banana bone, curse, bo banana bone. Thank you for the contribution. The cat is on. Bo banana bone. Bo banana bone, curse, bo banana bone. Damage. Pick up. Attack speed. There was, and I can't remember either. You are correct. Bo banana bone, cursed. Bo banana bone. Bo banana bone. Attack speed. Oh, it's pistol. It's gumbo banana bone. Gunbo banana bone. Gunbo banana bone. The words have lost all meaning. What the heck have I walked into? There's a build for this character in this game that is Gunbo banana bone. It's Gumbo banana bone. Done. And this game is hard and it's kicking my ass. I had the general idea down, and now I'm just trying to Gumbo banana bone. Great. Basically, there's a specific build that I'm aiming for, and it's Gumbo banana bone. Refresh. Great. Gumbo banana bone. Gunbo banana bone. Gunbo banana bone. Gunbo banana bone. The problem is there's probably also there'll be an optimal time when to pick them up as well. So as much as I'm now going for the build that we saw on that website, I probably don't need to collect certain weapons till certain times. Projectile speed. We almost have the tome build that we need. Aha! Oh shit! I was moving my body around. Gumbo banana bone, chat. Gumbo banana bone. Banish the fire. I moved my body and then. Oh god. Increase projectiles. Give me the bone where the buffalo roam and the deer and the antelope play. Where seldom is heard a discouraging word. Oh, home on the bone. Give me a fucking bone. I need a bone. E.T. bone home. Oh god. They're fucking everywhere. Thunderbits. Fuck dear, I'm trying to find mooses. Mises? You're trying to find misses? Banish mines. Give me a bone! Hey Sky, give me a bone! Attack speed. Projectiles. Gunbow banana bone, chat. Gunbow banana bone. And now I've done the thing again where my weapons are lesser than my tomes. Is the issue. Send me a moose in my game and I'll send you a bone in yours. If mooses are Mises, Sky, horses are heated. Let that sink in. There are no moose emotes, what the fuck? I mean, that's a very specific niche of animal, right? Moose are generally only relevant to Canadians. Do we know any Canadian streamers? Where is Tempe when you need them? I'll tell you. Oh god, TLB is Canadian. I just imagine TLB is existing on the internet. I forget they come from an actual country. And I don't mean that offensively. Love them to pieces. Are there any Canadians in chat right now? Just give me the gunbow banana bone. I'm gonna have to pick a random one. I don't think I'm gonna get the bone. Bones and projectiles. We'll go with tornado. I'm an honorary Canadian. Does that count? Who made you an honorary Canadian? If you were made an honorary, were you made an honorary Canadian? An honorary Canadian. I can speak. Concentrating on leveling up the weapons now because I feel like I've overdone the tomes. Sky, you're an honorary. I can't fucking say on. Sky, I know you don't want to be, but you can come be British as well. It's okay, Sky. We'll take you. Don't believe everything you read in the press. Our country is welcoming sometimes. Banana. I'd rather go to Kangaroo Land. Valid. Extremely valid. Hey, Kirst, how big's your sofa, by the way? Completely unrelated. I'll call ahead, don't worry. Bow, banana, bone. Bow, banana, bone. Bow. I wish Kangaroo Land wasn't so hot. Valid. Bow. Pistol. Tornado. Okay, the damage that I'm outputting right now feels good. Compared to the runs we've had tonight, that damage is pretty good. Tornado. I'm gonna die, though, because I'm a fucking idiot. Touch that, but... Yeah, there we go. Bonanner! Fucking die, please! Thank you. At 100% live in Buffalo. Oklahoma, Sky, where the wind comes running down the plains. Oklahoma, where the wind comes. Ba, 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 ba. You know? What's wrong with Oklahoma? Out of interest. Like, what are we actively talking about? How bad is the weather in Oklahoma? It's racist and hot. My first response to that was stupid, sexy racist, but you don't mean hot in that way. Oh my god, evil seedlets, stupid, sexy racists. I wager okay was more I wager oak is more problematic people than weather. Valid. I get that. Coming from a country that is full of problematic people. I mean, it's not Texas, but it's pretty close. Is Texas as bad as they say it is, or is it worse? Because they say that Texas is pretty bad. It's worse except for a couple of cities, fam. Texas is very big. It's not size that's a matter, Seedlet. It's how you use it. That's what your mum says anyway. There are a couple of havens in Texas that are way better than you've heard. But most of the folk is... there are a couple of havens in Texas that are way better than you've heard, but most of it is sort of folk I'd giggle if I saw hanging. And what Sky said, some areas are okay, but the rest cries as well. Texas has a schooling system that's close to a year behind any sitting in the Northwest. Hi, Gaming Bug Guy. We're talking about America. Do you live in America? Bo. Tornado. Palm up. Oklahoma's 49th in education. Still not as bad as Alabama, though. I recently moved from Denver to the deep south of America. Banjo territory. I don't know. Like, America... It's one of those things, right? As a British person, where I could travel the length of this country in a day on foot... I don't think I've been to New York. I don't think I have any real comprehension of how big America is. Like, I've flown, I've been places, I've been high up, I've seen country in every single direction. I don't think I have any physical... Imagine being placed on the surface of the sun and how small you would be. I don't have any contemplation of how big America is. Also, I'd be dead if I was on the surface of the sun. So that was possibly a poor metaphor. So I drove for a little over 30 hours to move from the middle-ish of America to the southeast. So just to put that in contemplation, okay, so just to put that into context, you drove for 30 hours, and I imagine a certain amount of that was in a straight line because America has very straight roads and you guys don't believe in roundabouts. The furthest I have driven in one sitting in my life is 5 hours. I have no basis of comparison. I have no basis of comparison. Literally done. What the fuck hit me? Huh? What hit me? There was no mob. Oh my god, this fucking game. I just wanted to beat the forest on the 3rd level today. I had one dream. I'm about 8 hours from one coast, about 40 from the other. Yeah, it took us like a day to drive to Oak, from Oak to Ohio, not counting breaks. Yeah, I have driven 5 hours. And I can't imagine I covered the same distance as you could in 5 hours on the understanding I was on like curvy roads and shit. Like it was not a straight line experience. I don't know what killed me then, but why would you go to Ohio? It's full of Ohio. Maybe they had a meeting. They had a meeting in Ohio, probably. Maybe. Is Ohio the one that's full of fields? It's very flat. I'm from there. Okay, okay, okay. I'll bite. I'll bite. What is the pit of despair and the obelisk of doom? Pit of despair? What is the pit of despair? Are you being... What places in Ohio? It's what Midwesters do for fun. I'm getting mixed. I'm not finding it immediately on Google. I can't tell if you're lying to me. Bit of despair. Columbus, Ohio. But what is it?
I've never seen one before. No one has, but I'm guessing it's a white hole.
A white hole? What's a white hole? What was the other one? Pit of Despair, the Obelisk of Doom. The Obelisk of Doom. Have you ever tried Googling these things? Because the internet doesn't seem to admit they exist. What's that? The Ohio appears to be a fictional or meme-based concept, possibly stemming... Okay. Look up Hell is Real sign. Hell is Real sign, Ohio. The fuck? Meet the man behind the Hell is Real sign. Why? You've seen Hell? Skyline Chili? I've heard about Skyline Chili. That one I know is a thing. That one I know is a thing. Skyline Chili, everybody. Running at this level over and over again. What's a serpent mound? What, Ohio is real? Yes, I know Ohio is real. I've heard about Ohio before. Increase damage. Native American in the earthworks. Okay. And what does one do at the serpent mound? Lizard! No. Bow! We got bow, everybody. I need a banana and a bone. You look at it and go, oh, neat. Okay. I don't think I've ever said anything is neat in my life. No. The only time I have gone, oh, neat. It's there's a reference to The Simpsons where Marge is talking about potatoes and they're like, oh, I just think they're neat. And that's the only time I've said neat in a sentence. Cheddar Point is a place that exists in Ohio too. They have rides. Why is... I was about to say, why is everything in the Americas named after cheese? But cheddar is a tree, not cheese. Cedar. Cedar Point. Egg. Some say that egg is still rolling to this day. You've heard of Ohio, you've heard of Cedar Point, but have you heard of egg? fork would be good. Where are we at? Okay. Ohio also has Lake Erie, which I like. And at least you like 4 trees in Ohio? That's good to know. What are their names? Do you have names for the trees? Banana. A banana. Projectile count. I moved to Alabama and I feel very similarly. A lot of people come into my chat that are either from or living in Alabama. I know at least 5 Alabamians. Pickup range. Okay, we're doing better this time, I think. Because I've been actually... Last time I fell into that old trap of doing the tomes the wrong way around. I need a bone, but I'm going back for that fork. Bow. Where's that guy? There he is. I see him. Fork. It's a popular place to move right now. A house costs a ham sandwich and a bar of soap, and none of the locals can afford it still. Really? I have a ham sandwich and a bar of soap. Shall I move to Alabama? This run was going so goddamn well. And I'm dead. I mean, I'm already here. I guess. I can't decide if I'd rather live in Oak or Alabama. I work 4 hours a day at my current job. When I lived in Denver, I worked 100 hours a week and had more money than when I lived in Denver. Is it cheap? I can't really ask this question. It's offensive to ask somebody how much they earn. I don't know. Like, can you give me... Okay, give me a rough... I'm trying to think. What would you say it would cost? I'm trying to ask this question in a way you don't tell me how much you earn, because that's inappropriate. Average living costs in Alabama on a monthly basis. 2-bedroom apartment. 2-bedroom apartment in Alabama. Average cost required. I'm trying to base this on how much I pay here. Just go on Zillow. Rent. No. I own, let's be realistic, I do own in the UK. Alabama. So where am I living in Alabama? 2-bed and 1 bath. Fuck my life. 2-bed and 1 bath between 600 and 1,000. Alabama is the 5th lowest cost living. Goddamn. Where in Alabama, without doxing yourself, if I was to move to Alabama, where am I living? Hey, Vulcan Ryan, are you in chat right now? I live in the south half. Like outside of Montgomery. Cecil. Look. Okay, but realistically, so okay, let's just put this into. Let's just put but again, looking at that 160, 3 beds, 2 bathrooms, that's the cost of my apartment. That's actually cheaper. That's actually cheaper than my apartment is now. And it has more bedrooms. That's cheap. Okay. So I wanted to go back to this. Where was it? It's one outside Cecil, right? It was one of these. So that's 5 beds, 4 baths. The amount that house would cost. The amount that house would cost in the UK would make your eyes melt. That would be so expensive in the UK. It would be millions. The problem is it's cheap for a reason. It's full of spiders, full of haunted ghosts. Or there was why are we moving to the US? I went to shower. We're not moving to the US. We were just talking about how cheap it costs to live in it would be millions in Denver too. We were just talking about how cheap it is to live in Alabama. It'd be millions in Florida. Oh, we're all fuck chat. Let's all just stay where we are and communicate via the internet. It's easier that way. It'd be many millions in New York. Don't worry, Kirst. If we're moving to anywhere, we've all decided we're moving to you. It's fine. You're okay. Go back to sleep. No, if I moved anywhere abroad, it would probably be Australia, purely for the fact that DollyWhiskers has family in Australia. I mean, I'd move, just not to the hellscape that is the US. Valid. 100% valid. I wouldn't invite you to move to the UK either. Bunch of bastards. Not enough sun, bunch of cunts. Thought Australia had an age limit for new immigrants. I think you just have to have prospects when you move to Australia. I don't think it's an age limit. I think it's a prospects thing. If you go there to live, I think there's like the implication of careers wise, right? Like they're not just going to take you. The difficulty with any of that stuff with us moving abroad would be Dolly because of their chronic health. Not necessarily if you come as a partner, it wouldn't matter your age. Yeah, but that would come as a partner of an Australian. Are you asking me to marry an Australian? I'm cursed. I'm flattered, but I'm taken. The visa program I managed is a skilled one, so there's a limit which is no older than 45. I've heard nice things about living in Trinidad. No, I'm just commenting generally. No, I know. So if I marry a rich person in Australia, I can move then? Again, I feel... Okay, the expensive bit of town near me, I would... 4-bedroom for 1.2? Fuck. It actually keeps trying to lure me into the Pacific Northwest, and like, the issue isn't me wanting to go, but it's friggin' expensive. Can your husband do his job from anywhere, Seedlit, or does he work for local government? No? Is that doxing? Did I just do a bad? Is your husband's job transferable? I'm just going to move very quickly past that point. We could theoretically get transferred. Yes, good. You're still talking to me. I didn't just dox your entire life. That's fine. Cool then. Hi, Rachel. Oh. I might be getting worse. I feel like I'm getting worse. I might be getting worse. I don't care who knows Josh works for the federal government. Fair enough. I didn't know, and it wasn't my place to say, and I accidentally said, so I was guilty. Always guilty. I'm glad that we still like each other. That's good to know. I'd miss you if you weren't around. Denver, Colorado, the place where South Park is filmed. Bone, I need a banana. I need a banana. Give me a banana. Cross your fingers for a banana, chat. Bonana. The question you have to ask yourself is, how did I kill a guy all the way back here? Armor. Refresh. Precision. Okay, we're good, we're good. I still haven't found the portal, and I've been lagging behind. Refresh. Banana, we got the build! We got the build. Now I just need to not fuck up. Banana, but gumbo banana bone. Gumbo banana bone. Gunbo banana bone. I now need the tomes, mind you. Gunbo banana bone. Gunbo banana bone. Gunbo banana bone. Gunbo banana bone. I need projectile number and projectile speed. Any projectile number or projectile speed? I'd like to live in Denver, but I don't know. When I went to Montana, my body did not cope with mountain air. Isn't it also adverse to... Is mountain air different? So, Sky, you live in the place that you live that's very cold. If you move to a mountain, would it not be cold up a mountain? Or is that different kind of air? In the same way that moving to a hot country is a different kind of heat. Thinner and drier on a mountain. Most of Buffalo shit weather comes from lake effect winds, since we're situated between two of the biggest lakes in the country. So you're probably very moist as a place. Moist. Portal is up the top of there. Okay. XP. Oh. Great. Luck. Anybody else here get an itchy face when you're tired, or is that just a me thing? Tell me about your itchy face, chat. My face is absolutely ripping me apart right now. Yes, I'll make a snowman. Ads coming up in 5 minutes, chat. Idle. Bone. Glasses. Lightning would be good. Look at all my friends. I've completely got turned around. Where was that merchant? Did the merchant disappear? No, I see him. That's a lot of guys. And they all want to hug you. They all want to hug you, evil seedlet. Come and give him a hug. No. Oh yeah, lightning is the one I wanted. Lightning, good. Bow. Projectile speed. Hey, Seedler, all of these mobs want to show up to your house unannounced and ask you to go for coffee. What do you do? What do you do, evil Seedler? You politely decline. You politely decline. That one. Done. You don't open the door. Valid. Ah, yes, I too am an introvert. Tell me more. Okay, Evil Seedlet, not only did they come to your house unannounced to invite you to go and get a cup of coffee, but they've also bought you a gift. They've also bought you a gift. You don't know what it is. You don't know what it is. You don't know what it is. What is it? Why am I trying to make Evil... It sucks to be them. Why am I trying to make Evil Seedlet uncomfortable? Leave the gift at the door and go away, please. They stuck it in the driveway. They also have a fistful of cash that they want to loan you. Loan, pass, I'm fine, thanks. Okay, well, I leveled up a bit at the end of that run. Let's just leave. Next level. And start in 5 seconds, chat. That's starting now, chat. Need more tea, baby. Enjoy your tea. Go tea, queen. Don't die. I'll try not to. Projectile. I'm on the second level. I've not made it past here today. And the green explodey boys are turning up. I don't like the green explodey boys. Projectile count. Kettle is kettling, you may die. Thank you. Good to know. Duration. I will try not to disappoint you. Meeting Chunkum the Terrible in an open field? Otherwise I'll be furious or something? I can't imagine... Do you get angry regularly as a human being? I can't imagine Evil Seedlet angry. There we go. I get angry, but I reserve it. Getting angry at the establishment. I used to get angry at a lot over everything and it sucked. Yeah, I get that. I used to not care about anything, and now I care about people and lots of other things, and it's extremely confusing because, like, I remember there being an absence of feeling, and now there's very strong feelings, and it's very confusing because I don't know. I've got friends now, chat. In 2026, I've got friends. I don't get angry, I get even. Don't you fucking do this to me, game! Don't you fucking do this to me, game! You son of a... It was a dead end. I fell into a dead end. That was the best. That was the fastest I was killing. That was the fastest I was killing on the second zone today. That was a lot of goblin. That was a whole lot of goblin. Oh my gosh. I tend to get frustrated more than I get angry or disappointed. Goblin D's, thank you. Just for that, just go follow Gaming Bug Guy. Not only do they keep spiders, but they're also an extremely welcoming community when you hop in. I don't want to see the spiders. I never want to see the spiders. Like, don't show the spiders to me because I fucking don't. No, I don't want to see them. But I think it's cool that you own them. I think it's cool that you own them. But go check them out, please. I want to see the spiders. I don't want to see. That was a lot of goblin. That's what people say when meeting kind. Show the spiders to me. Thanks, man. The stupid thing is, I'm a large enough gentleman that I don't think a spider could do much damage to me outside of it biting me and being horrendously poisonous. But still, I don't want to see them. I don't. Like, it's cool that you keep them and that you got a hobby, but just don't. Again! I don't think this is going to happen for me tonight. Many failed runs. Okay, we're killing goblins in a field. Projectile lock in the book, lock in the book, lock in the book. Getting the book nice and early is good. But I can also refresh a bunch now because I just bought the refreshes. So... He's got nothing I want. Book banana bone, chat. Book banana bone. No. What? Bow banana bone. Bow banana bone. Projectile speed. Bow banana bone. That's fine. Bone. Crit chance. Banana. I don't like banana. I don't. Bananas. You can keep your bananas. Keep your bananas away from me. If I wanted to eat something of that, it's a weird it's a weird texture. It's a weird texture, chat. Bananas. I'm not about that noise. Gun upgrade. Lifesteal. I have Brachypelma hamori, but I overfed her, so I can't move her because if she falls, she'll pop like an arthropod water balloon. I bet she enjoyed the snack though. I blend bananas for my protein shakes, but I can't eat them straight. I can't do bananas. I feel it's a, so there a little bit of story time about RightBigChimken, right? Packed lunches when I used to go to school. Packed lunches when I used to go to school, because this has been a subject of discussion on the stream before. I don't like buttered sandwiches, but that entirely spans from a time when I was a kid and I used to have packed lunches at school where my mother would make ham sandwiches and she would butter the bread and then you would bite the sandwich and then the contents of the sandwich would stick to the roof of your mouth. I'm not about butter in sandwiches purely because of that experience. Same way, bananas. There's a very specific level of ripeness of banana that I would probably at a push eat, but everything else is dead to me. And if we got bananas at the beginning of a week of school, I would maybe eat a banana for the first day. Second day, it's definitely a big if. And then the rest, I was made to eat the banana even though they were a little too ripe for my preference. And I can't. Oh, I had some Lasiodora parafabana slings 100 years ago, but they did what slings do and they died. Then I got sick, so I gave up on tarantulas. I've never had butter in a sandwich like toasted bread, like pan-seared butter. No, you get a white slice of bread. You get a white slice of bread. You butter it. You put sandwich filling in. You butter the other slice of bread. You squish it together. That's how most people. A lot of people make sandwiches that way, and I hate it. Hi Chim and everyone in chat. How are you? How are you going, Alice? I hope you're good. We've just been vibing and watching me suffer and fail at this game, honestly. But it's been a reasonable day. Read my title, Alice. Read my title. Yes. Is butter in sandwiches not a universal thing? Apparently, like, a lot of people eat butter in sandwiches. I hate butter in sandwiches. I hate it. I hate it. Kirsty, if you ever make me a sandwich, if you put butter in it, you're dead to me. It's important to express boundaries. It's important to express boundaries, and one of my big boundaries is butter in sandwiches. That's such amazing news. My God, it is. He still might lose a toe. But we're working on the infection that he's got in his foot now, and it's not cancer, which is just a big load of our minds. I want that cannon. Every so often I will randomly say eggs with legs. Yes, I work at 3 a.m. for the loo and couldn't get back to sleep to Scrolls Disc, and I saw about Cheesy Boy. I'm so happy I did a little dance in bed. Unginge statement. Yeah, he might still lose a toe if we can't get the infection in his foot in check, but it's really, because it's an infection, it's isolated purely to his toe. It's not cancer. I mean, it's better in a way than him having cancer. It still sucks for sure, but the most important thing is he's going to be all right. God, I love the term eggs with legs for baby T. Same. And I know this isn't we would pay whatever money is required to keep that cat as happy and as comfortable for the rest of his life as possible. But if he loses a toe because of an infection, it doesn't massively affect our insurance premiums. If it was cancer, he would be uninsurable, probably, because he's a cancer recovering person. And then any future vet's costs would be astronomical. In this way, we're covered. Because if he has an infection, we deal with it as best as we possibly can. So that's a positive too. We would have paid, but it would have been hard. Crit. $136. Love him. I do. George is a good egg. Refresh. That one. Good chance. Okay, the damage on this one feels good as well, considering I've only got 2 weapons so far. Our biggest issue with George right now, other than the infection of it in his foot, is he was given a specific type of antibacterial that he needs to take, and we were lucky enough that we could get it in fluid form, so it's been going on his food. But because it's quite a simple one, it tasted like honey. It's a flavored thing. The difficulty was that we went back to his vet's appointment this afternoon and they confirmed he didn't have cancer, but they confirmed also that the bacteria that he's got in him is resistant to the antibacterials that he was originally on. And they've given us this other stuff that is a horrible color and absolutely stinks. So you put it in his food and he doesn't want to eat it. So the job now becomes actually getting him to take his medication. Which is gonna be fun. I still want this cannon. Give me the cannon. Thank you. Give me the cannon. That's all I wanted. We'll sort it. It's just he's funny. He doesn't like pills, so he's a complicated cat. He's a complicated cat, but he belongs to complicated people, so it kind of balances out. Getting a bit stressed. Bone. Good luck. I know that business is difficult for him to take any meds. We usually have a working team and me. Yeah. I think it's with George. I think it's going to come down to we need to give him his medication before I leave for work in the morning. So I'm going to hold him and Dolly's going to squirt it in his mouth. And then in the evening, hopefully he'll just go, oh, just give me the medication. Projectile. Oh, cats, chat. Love them. Love them to bits. This, put that there. Cats indeed. I think that's the understatement of the century. More projectiles. I have not had... I'm trying to get weapon upgrades. It's not giving them to me. Upon taking damage that will kill you, freeze time breaks. Yes. I immediately used it because I got stuck on somebody's head. Never mind, it saved me, I suppose. That was just dumb. I mean, I got a legendary item. It lasted about 3 seconds. Yes, welcome into Bongo Cat. Thorns. You switch from phone to laptop. Are you enjoying your laptop? Alice is there too. The whole gang is here. I need to pause and move Alice. Alice, you're in the way of chat. I can't read chat. You're in the way, Alice. Oh, Mary Alice. 2% chance to bonk an enemy dealing 20 times damage with the amount I'm hitting? Yes. Oh my fucking god! The fucking... I love being the star of the show. This game is stressing me out. I might need to take a couple of days off after this. Possible that 4 hours of Megabonk is crossing a line. It's possible that crossing it... I also think I'm getting worse as the night goes on. Oh, okay. I'm gonna try once more. I've gone longer than I anticipated today. I'm gonna try for a couple more, maybe once more. And if I can't break anything, we're gonna call this practice. That sort of game, really, at least that is how it works for me. I am learning, like I've learned stuff today. I don't need to jump like people were telling me to because I can't jump in the way that they were telling me to. Like, I've learned things, but holy shit. And I've unlocked things. Like, I would have had to play... I've unlocked things. I would have had to play all of this anyway to get the unlocks that I've got. So I've made progress in that way. I had one target to beat the forest today, and I've not got even close. Also, I've got crumpets for after this. Be excited for me. Big old square crumpets. Bone. Can I have one, please? No, they're mine. Salted butter, square crumpet, and I'm gonna eat 4 of them. It's been that sort of a day. So just butter, nothing else? No, only butter on a crumpet. Not if I eat them first. You don't. No. You leave my crumpet alone. I would love some cookies and tea, please. I would love some cookies and tea. Bone. Even though I told you that you couldn't have mine. 5. Okay, the gun is on level 5. We've immediately got a better gun. Refresh. Done. I think I'm going to find the portals over in this direction as well. Yeah, it's right there. I can see it. I'm looking directly at it. Banana! My face is so itchy. My eyes hurt. Legendary. That's fine. That's good. All good. Some things you don't share, and that's fine. For example, I would never share my favorite Canadian sweet. They are mine and mine alone, so I understand. Valid. You're so nice, Alice. Has anybody told you how nice you are? Because you're super fucking nice. Increase speed. I can't stop touching my face. I can't stop touching my face. The chest. Oh my god, I can't stop touching my face. Refresh. Bone enter. Crit chance. Banana. Gold game. So many gnomes. Sorry, gnoblins. Banana. Okay, first swarm done. Projectile speed, crit damage. Refresh. 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 Banish. Not bad. Extra jumps. We're doing it. I've only picked up one tome this run. And the damage, I think I'm picking up too many items and I'm trying to level them up all at once, and I think that's the mistake I'm making. Because each item comes with a buff itself. So if you buy too many tomes too quickly, you have too many things to level up simultaneously. Have I learned something? Have I done myself a learn? Cheese. I might have done myself a learn. If you pick up too many prioritized weapons, yes. I'm picking up too many tomes. Because this character also levels up crit every time he levels up anyway, so the buff that he's getting for crit is passive. Maybe it's enough for the first area. Okay, so this is going to be my second tome. Attack speed. Crit damage. Imagine if this is the run. Imagine. Can you imagine? Imagine if this is the run. There are websites and yeah, the build I'm using right now is one we got for website today. I was trying to be clever, and as it turns out, Vadim, I'm not clever. I am stupid. You got this, I believe. Projectile speed. I would like the bow, though. I would like the bow. Alice. Thank you, Alice. I'm gonna stick with the theme. I'm gonna stick with the theme. I've already said this once today. Thank you for the contribution as well, Alice. I'm gonna stick with the theme. I'm a good cat dad. I know you wanted me to say something else, but I'm a good cat dad. I need to cut myself a little slack. Cheese is fine. Crit damage. And now we're going to start heading in the direction of the final. Start heading in the direction of the final boss. Yeah, the damage is good. Dilemma, thank you for the contribution. I hope you're good today. We are bonking with the best of them. And I do feel like I have learned something today, even though we've not made much progress. Attack speed. I could miss out on the bow because I have the poison effect will be beneficial. Katana. We'll go katana. Am I heading in the right direction? I am. Where's the portal again? There it is. Banana. Okay. Projectiles. That's it. We're out. Okay. Try not to choke on the second level like we have done a billion times today. Crit damage. I need to start opening some chests as well. Crit damage. Good night, Vadim. Congrats on Love to the Cat. Thank you. I appreciate it. My nose, it itches. Oh! The cannon would be good right now. Cannon. Manifest cannon. Manifesting cannon. Okay, I found the pole. Pole is right there. Projectile. That is a nice steady amount of damage. As long as I get into the final fight with enough time, I think that's semi-doable. I I can't leave the last fight till a minute. I want to give it like 2 minutes. So when I'm... Somebody watch the timer for me. When it hits 2 minutes, you need to light a fire under me. If I'm not heading for the boss at 3 minutes, I've made a mistake. This is where I die because there's a fucking swarm and they always kill me and I hate them so bloody much. What we don't do now is fall into a hole. Projectile. Give me something other than the burger, please! There's so much XP on the floor over there. I need a magnet as well. Give me a magnet shrine. Give me a magnet shrine. Chimken has been good. Give me a magnet shrine. Duration. Attack speed. Heading loosely back in the direction of the portal. Loosely. Gold game. I'm concentrating now, chat. I apologize. I really need a magnet. A magnet shrine would be so... Is that one there? No. I thought I saw one. Yeah, I'm going. I fucking fucked this again. And every single time, why do I get to that swarm and go into a hole? We were in a flat plane. There was a flat, it was flat, it was nice. You said go for the boss, so oh my god. I can't buy the last refresh. Buy the toggle. I'm gonna wrap up there. If anything, I think I need to wash. Like, I've been touching my... I can't stop touching my face. Anyway, thank you very much for joining me this evening. Thank you very much for celebrating in our good news. We will take... I need to turn the music down. Thank you very much for joining me this evening. Thank you very much in celebrating our good news. We absolutely adore our cat. Can you believe that? We absolutely adore our cat. And we will take care of him as best as we physically can for as long as possible. I know a lot of the people in the community care about us, about George, and just making sure that he's okay. This was a big deal. I said, I just need a win. 2025 was a big old pile of shit for so many people, and I just needed a win. I just needed something to prove that 2026 wasn't going to be as much of a clusterfuck. And maybe this was it. Maybe this year isn't going to be as bad as last year was. I still don't believe it. I still don't believe it. I think as a human being, I think as human beings in general, since COVID especially, and considering the last like 2 or 3 years in terms of politics and so on, I'm so freaking tired of the bullshit. I just needed a win, and in this case we got it. It's not cancer. I have a sizable amount of trauma tied to cancer. Not only that, we lost George's sister to cancer. Yeah. There's a lot of bullshit going on. And because Chim hates mention it, I will. Thank you very much for tagging my coffee. I hate mentioning it. Are you gonna start tagging it on my behalf? I don't like asking for follows. I don't like asking for subscriptions. I will never run a subathon. But following a recent discussion with various people, they sort of asserted to me that realistically it's okay to ask for help. Sometimes, and a lot of the costs surrounding George in his current situation have, like, not left us in a black hole. We're fine. Dolly is fine. The house is fine. But if you feel like you want to support George in his recovery, I have activated my coffee. My coffee is now in my titles and will be there for X amount of time. And we'll just sort of perpetuate from there. It is not expected and everything is appreciated because you know I would never freaking ask. Chat! Thank you very much for joining me. This was Megabonk. We'll try and get a little bit more on course tomorrow. I want to play Digimon. I've been looking forward to playing Digimon, but today I was just so emotionally spent. You will understand. Thank you very much for being here. I appreciate it. And experiencing the grind that is the bonk. Fucking, I'm not sure what my next effort is in this. I'm now looking at the menu, which you can't see. I think I need to just unlock some stuff. I think I just need to unlock some stuff and sort of continue to grind away. If it's gonna turn into multiple 4-hour sessions of me just doing the same level over and over again with the same character, I might not realistically, I've played this game every single day this week. It's probably time to move on to something else. Considering this was meant to be a one-stream game. I'm justifying again. I don't need to justify. I've had fun. It's been fun. It's a game I can talk over. It's grindable. The music's cool. The art style's cool. It's got a lot going for it. As do you, chat. You've got a lot going for you too, as I'm trying to compliment you. It's not going very well. I'm really glad you exist. At the beginning of my streams, I ask if there's anything I can be proud of you for. So at the end of my streams, I like to say something different. Chat, I'm also really proud of you for existing. The world is a dark, socially, economically, political nightmarescape right now. And the fact that you are still alive is something to be massively proud of. I'm so proud of you for just being alive every single day. A couple of reminders: you do not need to watch my content, you do not need to be in chat, you do not need to lurk in chat. The lurking is always appreciated. What I want you to do is focus on that existence as best as you possibly can, and if my content can make that existence a little bit easier, that is the niche that I'm trying to fill on the internet. It's at this point of the stream I invite everybody to type the word fuck in chat. Fuck is a multifaceted word. It can be both a positive and a negative. Fucking hell, I love Megabonk. I don't care who knows it. Fucking hell, I love this community and the support that it provides both myself and my partner DollyWhiskers. The frog and chicken community is only here because you guys, you make it what it is. Thank you so much for being our supporters and for having been our supporters for so long. Fucking hell, I love caffeinated beverages, and fucking hell, I like cake, ass, and baked good. And the negatives, fuck intolerance, fuck transphobia, fuck Sjogren's disease, fuck Parkinson's disease, fuck epilepsy, fuck losing people too soon, fuck the Trump administration, fuck the British Labour government, fuck Grok in particular, generative AI, but Grok in particular for all of the shit that's going on Twitter right now, and most importantly, for the like biggest reasons ever, considering the title, fuck cancer. Fuck cancer. I'm gonna rate out important. Yeah, important. I can speak in it. It's very important. It's very important. I'm gonna rate out. Thank you very much for being here again. I'm gonna throw you at Jam, who's doing Community Cult Night, whatever that is. What is Community Cult Night? I think they might be wrapping up, so I don't think we're gonna raid Jam. Are they? What kind of category are we raiding? No, I'm gonna raid Jam. I'm gonna raid Jam. We're raiding Jam. Start raid. I hope they're still there when we get there. Can I raid Jam? No. Not letting me raid Jam. Oh, they're raiding out already. Never mind. I thought I tricked them. Is there somewhere on this list that I would like to raid? We are going to raid. How about Skier? Yeah, Skier. Skier's good. Let's raid Skier. They're also playing Megabonk. I didn't see them. I should really just look for Megabonk when I come to this list. Let's raid Skier. Skier is a snake tuber. Snake tuber? I'm not sure what their technical term is. But they're playing Megabonk, and that means I'm raiding them. I did the raid messages, didn't I? Good. I'll be back tomorrow. The plan is to play Digimon for at least a little bit. We might go live early. We might do something random. We'll just see how we feel. The funny thing is, are they doing the same build that I was? No, they're doing a different build. I just saw a website on their screen going, hey, that looks familiar. Am I able to raid them? I am able to raid them. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Again, George has no cancer. That's I love you all. Good night.